Boom, just like that. It's Thursday night, and you know what that means. It's party time with us. We're the Video Bros. I'm Bobby Munson, and the man beside me, he's the man with the angelic voice. He's Papa Smokes. Papa Smokes, happy Thursday. How you doing, brother?
Woo, it's Thursday already, Munson, and it is trivia night. I'm completely pumped. We got a good game to go here. We got a bunch of awesome guests. This is going to be great.
That's right. Starting with the guest right beside Papa Smokes. You've seen him a couple times on the channel. He's playing trivia tonight. He is the Divine Light. James Shaw, welcome back to Ring Respect Radio, my friend.
Thank you for having me, guys. I'll just give you a fair warning. I might not do too well at this. So
that's okay. That's okay.
See how
like,
we go.
Like I told you previously, you can't do worse than the current record that's available right now. So, but
Kimmy's local.
I know, poor Kimmy. But right below James, you've seen her on the show. She was a co-champion last time around. It is Lauren. Good night.
Hi, everybody. It's a pleasure to see you guys. Always having a good time.
All right.
And right beside Lauren, you know him from Taking Over. He is also a former champion here on screen, looking to hopefully win his title back, or that's what he tells me. It's Ed Fries. Ed, how are you doing?
I'm good. To clarify, I am the reigning champion on non-special edition shows.
Fair enough. So he's going to defend the championship here tonight. I
was banned from being on screen last month. Just so
it wasn't a ban. It was because it was a special edition and it needed to happen. So, champ, you had to sit out one. That's what it came down to.
I'm just clarifying.
Bree is in the chat. Bree, welcome to the chat. Thank you for coming in. Again, if you are in the chat, make sure this is fun, interactive, active. You participate, whether on Twitch or YouTube. You can answer the multiple choice questions as well, too, and have the bragging rights of being our YouTube champion or our Twitch champion by the end of the evening. Yes, it's going to be a fun night indeed. But before we get to all of that, as everybody's starting to roll on in and we'll get some names on there, why don't I just get those pesky rules out of the way, because nobody really likes them anyway. We barely follow them, but we have to do them. Here we go. The rules of the game. Number one rule, always get Papa Smokes a beer.
Woo!
Number two, please refrain from looking up the answers. I know you can go Google them or whatever, ask your phone to tell you the answers, but don't be a dirty cheat. Just answer the question and hope for the best. Number three, you will have approximately 60 seconds to answer the question. At that time, I will call it to an end and all answers will be final. Number four, each player is entitled to one use of a repeat of the question. In the case of an ad break taking place over on the Twitch side of things, just let me know. We're pretty lenient about the repeated question. Number five, each player is entitled to one challenge per the game. If you want to challenge me on one of the answers to the questions, you can do so. But if your challenge is overruled, you lose your challenge. If the challenge goes in your favor, you will receive your challenge back. You can cut promos in the chat, but make sure you're respectful about it. And it's Thursday night, so grab a drink, get intoxicated, and have some fun, because that's what we're here for. As we've got Zach joining us here in the chat. Zach, hopefully you're going to be playing along too. Multiple choice questions. I'm going to write your name down. Ed, do I see you on Twitch? Are you playing YouTube and Twitch? You're doing you're going for the Triple Crown here tonight or something?
You better be in both as a mod, buddy.
You're going to take Heel Smokes' title away from him, basically. Absolutely. About being the baddest guy in the room.
Come on. Triple champion, Bobby. I got to do it all.
Triple champion. Okay, all right. Right.
Y'all think you know bad.
Triple champion setups here. Okay, fine, Ed.
He's the guy that plays 5 bingo cards at once, too, eh?
Is there any other way to play bingo?
Now you just figured out why he's so frustrated that he's got to do reviews all weekend, because he's going to miss out on bingo and not be able to play. All right. And Millie here to defend my crown. All right. Millie's joining us. Thank you for joining us here tonight, Millie. And yes, you can defend that crown. Make sure that Ed doesn't take it over on the YouTube side. Whatever you do, he's trying to cheat his way to a triple crown win here tonight. Heel Ed over there. All right. Here we go. We're going to get things rolling and started. And again, if you got Twitch, hop on to Twitch, people, because Ed's running uncontested over on Twitch at the moment. We just cannot have this. here tonight. Well, we are going to start the night off with question number 1. And as soon as I can find it, here we go. This is question number 1 at the bottom of your screen. I will read it out loud as well, too. The question is, in 1995, WCW held Bash at the Beach outdoors on a beach. Novel idea, huh? What was the beach the event was held on? Was it A, Daytona Beach, Florida, B, Panama City Beach, Florida, C, Huntington Beach, California, or D, Laguna Beach, California? Your time starts now.
Munson, that's another tough one. You trying to trip us up on purpose here or what?
Yeah, making it tough right off the hop. Got some answers in the chat already. Ed's just going to probably end up picking like 3 different options so that he gets at least a point each time. Like, yeah.
No. Every answer has to be the same. I've made a rule for myself.
All right, I think we've got most of the chat's answers in. Is everybody on screen pretty confident with this one? Ready to go? Take a shot at it?
Yep.
All right. Okay, we're going to start the night off with our special guest, James. James, what was your answer for this one?
Well, considering I've never been to the States before, and I have no idea any of these beaches, I'm just going to go by gut. Is it B? I'm going to lock in B.
I'll let you know right away.
Yeah, I'll lock in B.
Papa Smokes?
I'm going with A, Daytona Beach.
Okay. Ed, I see your answer in the chat. I'm assuming it's the same?
Yep.
Sticking with the Papa Smokes answer of A?
Oh, boy.
Lauren?
I'm feeling C. I know where Huntington Beach is, so let's go.
Here's the thing. A seemed to be the popular chat answer, but Bree also picked C, and that's why Lauren and Bree are going to be the only ones collecting a point on question number 1.
Well done.
Congratulations.
I would have swore that was in Florida somewhere. Yeah, good question.
Yeah.
See, me and Papa Smokes are getting confused because Nitro was always Panama City Beach.
Okay. Yeah.
You can throw out whatever excuses you want. It's fine. I mean, I get it. You're a little bit.
I have a million of them. Don't worry, Munson.
You're a little bit sore. It's okay. You got time to bounce back. Like 7 questions worth of bouncing back to do here. It's great. As we go back to the chat,
I have all of the faith in you. Yeah, that's right.
My dad in 95.
I've met Nagarin's father, and they absolutely, they were a wrestling family just like us.
Auntie's Martini came in just after we closed the list here, or the voting. So Auntie's Martini, don't worry, you have an opportunity with question number 2, unless that's your answer to question 2 that's rolling on the screen right now, and I'll read it out loud for everybody. Question number 2 is, the Great American Bash has been held under many wrestling promotion banners. Which of these did not present the Great American Bash? Was it Jim Crockett Promotions? Was it the WWF? Was it WCW? Or was it NXT?
Now, are we considering WWF as in WWF/WWE? The whole entire company? Or are we just facing it to the years of WWF?
I said the call letters I said, and we'll stick to the call letters I said.
Oh, you tricky devil, Munson.
Very interesting choice on that one.
Well, I see Ed's got his double answer in the chat there. I think most of the chat's got their answers in pretty much. Yeah, Auntie's Martini. Do I have an answer from Millie yet? Just looking for Millie's answer.
Millie's in.
Yep, Millie's in. There we go. Bree's in now too. There we go. Perfect. So we got the chat taken care of. I think we've got everybody on screen taken care of. So Lauren, why don't we start with you on this one?
It happened after the merger.
Ed? James?
My pen has run out of ink, but it was B.
Okay. Papa Smokes?
I might just try and find one.
B as well. That's a trick question, Munson, and we got you on this one.
You called me on it from the beginning, and unfortunately, it did get a couple of people in the chat, but it looks like Andy Martini, Ed with his triple points across the board. But yes, Millie, Bree also getting that one correct as well, too. So we've got some point scoring to do here. So one for everybody on screen.
Hudson, you got to get up pretty early in the morning to trick the red rooster. Let me tell you that.
The red rooster. Well said. Okay. Well, we'll see if I can trip up the red rooster here yet tonight. We've got 6 more questions to do so.
Terry Taylor got a shout out from Joe Hendry in his latest CVV interview. When
What?
Henry was talking
Damn.
yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
Henry was talking about how much he's learned going to the PC and being able to take classes down there, and he shouted out specifically a lot of information that Terry Taylor has given him.
Perfect. Next question coming up here. Oh, sorry. What?
I love
Someone's
this so
written.
much. I love this question so much.
Oh, you love this because you've seen the answers already. The top options, good. I wanted to pop people with this one. So anyway, WCW once held a series of outdoor events that took place around the Sturgis Motorcycle Rally. What was this event called? Was it A, Road Wild, B, Hog Wild, C, Wild Thing, or D, Fuck the Hulk Hogan?
Well, good thing the Iron Sheik's not here because he'd get it wrong.
I want to pick that so bad.
You knew I was willing to give up a point for this. You knew you didn't want me to sweep.
Took a chance.
You knew.
Got a lot of, I think most of the answers coming in the chat here so far. You're really willing to give up that pointer.
and just so we're clear, WCW would never name a pay-per-view "Fuck the Hulk Hogan."
Look,
WCW would never have done that.
It's like when you're playing Cards Against Humanity, and you either get the Dick card or you get Hitler. You don't get to choose other ones. It's just the truth. That's how that goes.
She's not wrong.
That's fair. All right, we are going to close up the voting now. All votes are in. This time, we're going to start with Ed. What was your answer for this one?
Hog Wild.
Hog Wild. Okay, Papa Smokes.
Yeah, I remember that one. Hog Wild.
Yeah, James.
B, Hog Wild.
All right, Lauren.
I believe that's terrible. Sorry.
D, Fuck the Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
We stand on business in this chat.
Even Basser went with D on that one because he just had to say that as well too.
That's right. We stand on business.
You guys can fight me on this if you want, but Hog Wild's the name of a movie, not a WCW pay-per-view. It's actually Road Wild. That was the WCW based pay-per-view, and A was the answer.
No way!
This question.
I was thinking of that movie. I was like, is it what's the movie called? And what's the event called?
I'm so fucking proud of my girl. Oh.
Yeah. So I think Auntie Martini gets a point.
How did I watch that?
Bree's killing it on YouTube right now. Like this is 3 for 3 over on the YouTube side at the moment, but that was the only that and Auntie's Martini and Bree picking up the points there. Hold on.
No.
Who else? Did I miss someone?
In 1996 at Sturgis Motorcycle Rally, it was called 1996 Hog Wild.
Oh.
Yeah,
I want points.
He's challenging it. And I can't even dispute it because it's being. Yeah.
It is the chronologically. It is Road Wild the rest of the way. 97, 98, 99. However, the initial version is called Hog Wild.
All right. Everybody who said Hog Wild is getting a point as well too.
Double points. Good job, boys.
I was like,
fair is fair on this. Fair is fair.
I was like, there had to be one.
Auntie, I believe, is correct here. One is not a series. The series of them being done was Road Wild. The first one is not the series. How were they marketed? How was that entire series marketed?
Well, the first one doesn't have the name Worldwide.
Well. Does that have a? What was the series named? What was it?
I mean, this is up to Bobby. This is up to Bobby and not Bobby's stats.
I'm just being a bitch. Don't listen to me. I'm just being a bitch.
It's fine.
I feel I did an injustice to anybody who knew that original one, and the fact that it came with receipts from Auntie's Martini, I'm still going to award the points. I think fair is fair. Points have been awarded.
That
Good job, gentlemen.
Had 16 matches on it.
16? What?
There were 8 matches that were dark matches on that pay-per-view.
That's a
8
lot.
dark matches.
with 2 matches that didn't even go a minute.
Not even a minute.
Sounds like WCW.
WC, yeah.
Earl Robert Eaton in 30 seconds, and then Arn Anderson defeated Hugh Morris with Jimmy Hart in 40.
Yeah, well, that one's a little more understandable.
Oh, we had notable greats, including Ric Flair and Hogan on this pay-per-view.
You said that like they're both great.
We did. We had a rare women's match in WCW on this card too.
Oh
no, Auntie's got this one. The dark matches were on CW.
Yeah.
So
Saturday.
they did get shown, just not to be paid to watch them.
I gotta make Auntie's Martini the fact checker around here soon.
I think that would be a great thing for all of us.
It would.
All right. Well, moving on to question number 4. Hopefully I didn't balls this one up for us all here tonight. In August, New Japan Pro Wrestling holds the annual G1 Climax tournament. The tournament has been known in history under different names. Which one of these is not one of those names? Is it A, the MSG League, B, the Elite League, C, the World League, or D, the IWGP League? Your time starts now.
I feel like I'm going to get nabbed on something here. I feel like I'm stepping into a bear trap on this answer.
Well, I know your answer already now that you put it in the chat.
Yeah. Hey, at least I'm going by my rule and not taking chances on different questions like I want to on this one.
Maybe everybody's just following your lead now. They're waiting for Ed to give an answer. They're like, well, that's how we'll get him. That's how we'll assure he doesn't get through this thing. Even though he's running uncontested over on Twitch, he's just going to steal it.
If you're not cheating, you're not trying. Well, technically, you're not cheating. Just
Unless
because we're
Papa
on
Smoke
screen doesn't mean we can't be in the chat.
Unless Papa Smokes pulls a Halloween trick on you once again and just goes full heel and changes over to Twitch at the last minute.
Yeah.
You
Are
never
you
know.
going to allow Papa Smokes to be a heel? And by the way, Munson, I love how you talk about how Papa Smokes is a heel, and we're not bringing up your vile, awful words for one of the greatest Canadian wrestlers, LSS.
Why is everybody so hell bent on? Why?
Who you stole from?
He deserved it. He's been stealing airtime from good professional wrestlers for years and stuff. So he deserved me sneaking into his bag and taking that shirt because I needed something to be able to, clean my toilet with. You
do not steal a professional wrestler's merch. James can attest to that.
I don't steal a professional wrestler's merch. I stole El Assassino's merch.
He is a professional wrestler.
He's a professional asshole is what he is.
No, that's what you do every month at PPW.
Don't get me started. We're supposed to be having fun. It's trivia night. Some of these people don't even know about my beef with El Assassino. They're probably wondering what the hell's going on here.
Everybody should.
He's going to stretch you, Munson.
Yeah. I've heard it all before. 8 years, then still nothing. But anyway, we move on from there. And I'm going to say it's time to call it on the answers in the chat. You know what, Papa Smokes, because he said he's going to stretch me, I'm going to ask you for your answer first.
Oh, fine. I'm fine with that, Munson. I'd rather answer first than get what you're going to get. But anyway, I answer number A, letter A.
Letter A. Okay, James?
I did the same. Letter A.
Perfect. Ed. A. Lauren.
I say A because they never played MSG. But I mean, it has literally been the G1, and maybe they've had an MSG date since, but like they didn't call it the MSG League.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, everybody picked A is gonna be wrong again, but Bree
Is it
and
B?
Auntie's Martini were
Oh.
right. It's the Elite League that never existed.
So proud of her. If I don't win, I hope she does.
You could.
Well, right now it's a close race on YouTube between Auntie's Martini and Bree right now, with Bree leading by 1 point over Auntie's Martini at the moment. So yeah, that is the only points given out there once again. So another one that we tripped people up on a little bit. Moving on to number 5. Don't worry, these do get easier. I started with the harder stuff, and we'll get into the easy SummerSlam teed up questions here for the WWE fans very shortly. But here we go with this one. Who won the King of the Mountain match at TNA Slammiversary 2005? Was it A, Sean Waldman, B, Abyss, C, AJ Styles, or D, Raven? Your time starts now.
Couple of likely suspects there, but I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do anything to try to trick people now, would I?
I mean, yes, you would.
Oh, I might have stumped Auntie's Martini. Auntie's Martini. UH isn't an answer. It's A, B, C, or D. I had a feeling this one would make people scratch their heads a little bit because it had me scratching my head when I was reading about it.
Well, it's King of the Mountain, and then one of the options isn't Jeff Jarrett, so I'm confused.
That's why I left Jeff Jarrett out of this thing. Maybe I should have put him in. Could have been interesting. Maybe people would have picked him by the association to him winning it so often.
Yeah, he didn't lose much over there.
No. All right.
Well, it helps
everybody
when you have the book.
Everybody
much
got their answers?
Yep.
All right. Sounds good. James, let's start with you this time. What do you got for us?
I took a bit of a stab in the dark. We didn't get TNA over here in New Zealand, unfortunately. But I'm going to go with B, Abyss.
Okay. Lauren?
I think because I just don't know who was in TNA at the time. Let's go with Raven. Let's go with
Okay. Ed?
I went with B, the TNA lifer, because I didn't know who was still there in 05 as well.
All right. Pop Smokes?
Yeah, I also went with the Abyss, although AJ Styles won everything there was to win in TNA too. That would also be a good pick.
Here's the thing. I'm pretty sure that all of them were in TNA at this time, or at least were involved in this particular matchup for this one. But the answer to it is Raven. D was the answer to this one. And so anybody who guessed D, so that's going to be Auntie's Martini, and as well as Lauren getting the points, and Dara Amazing picking up the point as well, too.
Yeah, let's go, Dara.
Nevermore.
Well played, Pop Smokes. Well played. And I'm missing there. I think that's... There we go. Ooh, that means we now got tied over on YouTube at 4 apiece between Auntie's Martini and Bree. So still some questions to go. That was only 5. We got 3 more. We'll decide a winner yet, or we'll figure out a way. Maybe a split win again. That would be something that's a possibility.
And Munson, you are correct. All of them were in that match, including the alpha male Monty Brown.
There we go.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah. And yes, confirmed Auntie's Martini all in that matchup. All right, here we go. Now we're going to go to question number 6. This is where we lean into WWE questions. These are all, so anybody who hasn't picked up on it, these are all questions based on events that happen around the summertime, because it's right around the corner from summertime, and I was feeling like the warm weather was making me want to talk about summer stuff. So here we go, talking about SummerSlam in particular. And what year was the inaugural SummerSlam event held? Was it A, 1987, B, 1988, C, 1989, or D, 1990? Time starts now.
Oh, man.
I would say how early it was when I saw my first SummerSlam event, but it might actually give the answer to a few people as to what year the SummerSlam started.
I'm trying to think. I'm like,
remember, it's the SummerSlam. I forgot I have to be. It's a Canadian Bret Hart thing. It's the SummerSlam.
Fuck the Bret Hart.
No. You bite your tongue, son. You bite your
tongue.
Fuck the Bret Hart. Goldberg.
I am going to reach through here and snatch you bald. What's left is gone.
I'm going to dock you points. I'm going to take points, so many points away that you'll have negative points going into the next trivia challenge. You'll start at a 10-point deficit on an 8-point game. All right, answers are coming in pretty good on the chat side of things.
I was like, I'm WrestleMania years old, and SummerSlam is younger than WrestleMania. No, I am. I was born in 84, the same year the first WrestleMania, so I'm WrestleMania years old. So whatever the Mania is, that's how old I am.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah,
it makes it easy to remember.
So young. So young. You're so young. It makes it easy.
As a kid, I used to use that as my way of knowing. It's like I'm always 1 year ahead of the WrestleMania time. So I'm like, oh, it's going to be this WrestleMania this year.
See, I'm not the only one that does it.
It's a thing. It's a thing. And we don't even live in the same country, so it's like a global thing, damn it.
Yeah. WrestleMania years old.
There we go. Really is. Ed, get that printed, man. Get that printed.
Need it. We need it. We need that cash.
Big fat picture in my head. I'm WrestleMania years old.
42 strong.
But apparently I'm not going to be celebrating 42 in New Orleans, according to the intranet.
Yeah,
that's right. They moved it.
Yep.
Very
going back to Vegas
as to why that might have happened.
Well, the other rumor is London and Saudi.
Yeah. They'll sell their souls to somebody.
I can't see them taking it. I can't see them taking it from New Orleans just to put it back in Vegas. I think it would have to be for a boatload of cash from somebody for it. So, which is why I say London or Saudi.
Both have money.
That's fine. I mean, London's a little less bloody than the Saudi money is, so that'd be nice.
Yeah, but the bragging rights of a full stadium at Wembley was bragging rights in itself.
It was beautiful. That was fucking gorgeous. I remember seeing that and going, I know where that is. I know how tall that is. Fuck yeah. I was so proud. I'm so proud to see people succeed where people think they will fail. And so, there no hate, all love, but that was a really great moment in wrestling history, I think.
All right. Now that everybody's had time to Google the answer and get it correct, the answer's been locked for a while. It's all good. Papa Smokes, you're old enough to remember this one. What year was the first SummerSlam?
I don't know what the first one is, but I think my favorite one was D 1990. Is that the one with Brett versus the Bulldog in Manchester?
92. That's 92.
Oh, well, I got that wrong too. I'm going with D anyway.
All right, D it is. James?
I know SummerSlam's older than myself, so I'm going to go with B.
B. We got a lot of B's in
bunch
the
of B
chat.
boys.
And the answer, yes, is B, 1988. So everybody who said B is going to get a point. I got to check the chat here. We have got Auntie's Martini picking up another. Bobby picking one up there. It's a couple now for Bobby over on the YouTube side. Bree getting back in those things. Now still 5-5. Zach picking up another point over on YouTube. Ed getting his heel ways with all his points across the board. Running away with it over on the Twitch side of things, clearly. Not even, I don't even, you know what? There's not even enough to catch up on the Twitch side. So Ed stolen the Twitch title already and the bragging rights over there. Let's make sure that it doesn't happen on the other two, because he's in range to tie this thing up on YouTube still. Let's just say that.
Used to be my belts too, Ed. I want Goldie back. Where's my Goldie?
I'll sell it for some money.
That's fair and valid, Millie. That is fair and valid. I hear that stadium is looking beautiful. As long as, you know, it's built vaguely ethically, then I'm sure they won't want anything to do with it.
There we go.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. No, joking. I'm so sorry.
It's all good. It's all good.
No.
All right. Question number 7. Here we go. This one is, who was the opponent for Alundra Blaze at SummerSlam 1994? Was it A, Wendy Richter, B, Lolani Kai, C, Luna Vachon, or D, Bull Nakano? Your time starts now.
I just lost on YouTube. I'm sad. Because the people on YouTube are going to get this one. They're smart. They're going to get this one.
Everyone's just going to go the same thing here.
Yeah.
There are so few clips of her anywhere. We know where they all come from.
It's just like points across the board. Doesn't matter. Told you I made some of these a little too easy. But.
I you know, give some of us a nice you know, a nice softball throw occasionally.
Yeah.
Ain't so bad.
Gotta happen.
I saw this match live in Winnipeg back in the day. My homegirl Medusa Michelli against Bull Nakano. It was a thrill.
Yeah, they brought that one through Saskatoon as well too. It was probably the same tour that came through.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, I remember going. It was fantastic.
This match was featured on this is the women's match that was featured on the 1996 Hog Wild show too. It was Medusa versus Bull Nakano.
No way.
Yeah,
that was not done intentionally, by the way.
2 years later in the summer, WCW did this exact same match.
Perfect. All right, let's see if we can figure out a winner here on YouTube and on screen.
There's still one more. Oh, okay.
One more question. One more question.
Thank you.
Last question. In what year was the custody of Dominic Mysterio contested in a match at SummerSlam?
Oh, man.
Was it A, 2003, B, 2004, C, 2005, or D, 2006?
It's the greatest SummerSlam of all time.
Oh my God.
I saw this. I watched this.
I did too.
What year was it? Oh, God.
Oh shit.
Papa Smokes, it's the same year as Slammiversary.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I'll just tell you the answer. It's the same year as Slammiversary, Papa Smokes.
Everybody's pretty much got this one already anyway.
That's why I didn't have a problem telling them.
Yeah, and it's across the board in the chat as well too. So that means
that's my first SummerSlam ever. Watching live. Yeah. And that was the year I got in 05 was the year I got into wrestling. Like after WrestleMania, I started watching it on TV.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is amazing.
One of the greatest moments in professional wrestling. Custody agreement on a bull match.
It was.
I remember trying to.
That's what they.
I remember trying to explain to my teacher at high school because we would get pay-per-views on a Monday. So like I would go to school and then I'm like, tonight's the night, and like I was trying to explain to my PE teacher that like someone's son, like the custody of someone's son was on the line in a ladder match. And I remember he looked at me like, what the hell are you watching on TV?
All right. Well, I will say we do have a winner on screen. And our new champion on the screen is Lauren. Congratulations, Lauren, picking up the big win here tonight. And
now, I'm not going to tell you why, Bobby. But what's your favorite charity?
What's mine? Oh, no, you get to pick. You get to pick.
No. No. I'd feel guilty.
I'll put some thought into it. We'll pick something that works.
Oh, sure. And personally, right now, who had the title before?
Me.
Was
Officially,
it you? What's your favorite charity? And you best tell me right now.
The Alzheimer's Association.
Alzheimer's Association.
There we go. Okay, and
let's see. There it is. A custody.
Yeah. Eddie's so awesome in this.
Yeah. Who would have thought he'd grow up to look just like his pappy one day?
I love the part Eddie looks down and goes, "What are you doing? You almost hurt me."
It's brilliant. All right. So we have a tie on YouTube between Aunties Martini and Brie. And so I thought we would try to break the tie if we could real quickly.
Go for it.
Seeing as Papa Smokes mentioned 1990 originally being his favorite SummerSlam, even though he tripped up just a slight bit and didn't say the right year, I'm going to ask for the two of you, whoever gets their answer in the quickest, so whoever answers first and correctly gets this one right. Who was the main event matchup of SummerSlam 1990?
Bobby, I'm going to throw it in on Twitch just to see if I'm right.
Okay.
Let me.
Is it this one?
Send this
it's not
main.
No.
Oh, that's 88,
I put this into guest spots. Go ahead and pop it on screen.
Just waiting to see who gets the answer in first. probably both Googling it right now just to see.
Who can Google faster?
All right.
Because I'm not admitting anything, but I may have taken your title under poorly thought pretense.
All right. Well, I can say
I'm not going to admit to shenanigans, but I am willing to put, $16 towards the Alzheimer's Association. Should shenanigans have happened?
No shenanigans.
Lauren heel turn.
I understand. I understand a note of paper where I take a fall. I got it. I know how to take a job. I'm good.
Okay. I'm expecting you to whip my ass next month. I understand.
I tried to do it this month too. I'll be honest. Tried to win 3 titles at once. Like, come on! I tried to win.
No one was gonna let that happen. No one.
All right, so we're gonna declare an official winner on YouTube. Although I will say congratulations to both Aunties Martini and Brie for playing a great game over there and taking it down to the wire. Aunties Martini not only answered first and correctly, but did so with the stipulation of the matchup as well too. It was the Ultimate Warrior defending the WWF Championship against Rick Rude in the cage. Brie got it in just afterwards with Warrior versus Rick Rude, but not only did it come in faster, but with the stipulation added, I got to say the winner of the YouTube side, congratulations, Auntie Martini, for picking up the big win. Congratulations all around. And I'll even give you the congrats over on Twitch. Nobody fought you on it, but you took it. And I'm sure you will use that for bragging rights next round. See if anybody joins us and gets in on the fun. But yeah, it's been a blast, man. We flew through that too. We're only 40 minutes into the show and we got through all of that just like that. Easy peasy. Champions crowned. Everybody's smiling. Everybody's happy. But yeah, I think it's time that we get to saying our goodbyes. I got to find everybody's socials here now. I got so many socials in here. I don't even know who's here and not here anymore. Here we go. There's the one I was looking for. Well, I know yours. Yeah, I know where to find yours. That's okay. I wanted to find James's. I knew I left James in there and wanted to let people know. Where can we find you? What do you got coming up? Which matches do you have booked in the not too distant future?
Yeah, I've got a huge. We've got our biggest event of the year called the Martha Rumble. I'll just get the title.
We get a belt showing here.
We do.
Oh yeah,
the champ.
This is for the Aotearoa Heavyweight Championship. This is for the promotion run by Hanare. Probably, we're expecting about 1,000 people plus, so it's going to be a huge event. And that's at Takaranga College, June 28th, I believe. So if you're in New Zealand and you want to come to one of the biggest events, get tickets now for that. That'll be real fun. And hopefully I retain. Fingers crossed. I'm fighting the guy that I wrestled last year, who I won it off. So it's a rematch. It's a guy that I've been feuding with for about 5 years now. So we've been endlessly fighting. But I'm looking forward to it. So and then obviously SPW and IPW online. So thanks.
Oh, you're welcome. And also lurking with that SPW briefcase in your possession as well too. Anytime you want to, just take a champion out.
So Money in the Bank, essentially. Got to pick the right time. I don't know if you read the results, but the event that just went this weekend, it would have been a good time to cash in, but someone prevented me from allowing that to happen. So I'll just wait till that comes online, and then
I can't wait to see it. I'm sure that might even be up in time for us to review it in the next week.
Yeah,
too,
they got pretty quick. Hey, they're really good for that. Yeah, it was a really good event. One of the best ones, I reckon.
Perfect. Well, stay tuned. Our review of SPW's latest show coming soon on Ring Respect Radio.
James, I'm sure you'll wait till the champion's nice and rested and before a match when you can cash in on that.
Call your shot 3 months in
advance. Your car.
I had
with your car first.
I had a good opportunity.
Southern style.
Yeah. I had a great opportunity at the last show because it was a tournament and the champion was in the tournament. So I'll just leave it at that. But unfortunately, my plans were thwarted.
We're gonna have some words with somebody there for sure. Lauren, why don't you tell people where they can find you and what you got coming up?
Okay, well, don't bother on Blue Sky. No, I'm sorry. Don't bother on Twitter. I'm only on Blue Sky at laurengoodnight.bluesky.social. You can see me on Twitch every night at 30 a.m. for LGTV Plus, where me and the rest of my girls and boys and babies hang out and watch 1980s TV, talk about social situations, and just keep it as chill as possible. I'm also on, I believe, I'm on Tuesdays and Fridays, Tuesdays and Fridays on Mark Talks Wrestling's WWE 2K25 playthrough. And I am super excited to come and do this absolute nightmare again next month and find a new way to not cheat. But hopefully, if you're feeling good, follow me on Twitch and come hang out at twitch.tv/LaurenGoodnight. That's twitch.tv/LaurenGoodnight.
There you go. Go and follow Lauren over on Twitch. And Ed, I'm going to throw yours up there. What do you got going on? Where can the people find you?
You can find me on edfries12584 on Twitter and Blue Skies. You can find me on Twitch at twitch.tv/edfries2002. We just got done filming just before this started. We filmed our predictions and preview of Battleground with Blair from the Grainmaker Wrestling Podcast. So that'll be coming out either Saturday or Sunday. We haven't decided just yet, but that'll be fun and exciting. We have with the besties from bodyslam.net. We have them joining us, so it's going to be 4 of us. The besties are invading, taking over, and we're going to talk all things Battleground once it's over. Me and Ashley will be back next Tuesday night for all things NXT with Taking Over as we talk the results of the main event of Ricky Saints versus Ethan Page for the North American Championship. And of course, the Empress has allowed me and Andre to continue doing Marvel Talk Rebounds. So Peggy has graciously allowed us to talk all things Spider-Man Homecoming this upcoming Wednesday. So we'll be doing that as well.
Oh, you special gentleman, you. All right, now for the heelest of heels, the man that cost me money with his fancy ticker down below, and also with these comments that I'm sure he pays for out of my pocket. The Mangler saying looking good. Papa Smokes him with it. Where can they find you and reach out to you?
Hey, I'm always here on Thursday nights for Ring Respect Radio, both on Ole Podcast and Video Bros Network. But other than that, I can be found at Elon Musk's free speech wonderland known as X. I am at smokes_papa. Also on Twitch at papa_smokes_.
That's why we call him the heel. Always saying the wrong things. But if you want to follow me, Bobby Munson over on X, it's Real Bobby Munson. Instagram, Threads, Video Bros SK, Twitch, Video Bro _Bobby Munson, and Blue Sky, Bobby Munson. Look me up, find me, follow me. Would appreciate it. And what do I got going on? Well, as always, every Thursday night, myself, Pop Smokes, bringing you Ring Respect Radio, whether it's covering independent wrestling, bringing you the history of pro wrestling, or interactive games just like this. That's what we're bringing on Thursday nights. I'm back this Sunday, 11 a.m. Eastern time with the Point of View crew talking about the week in sports. And I'm sure I'm going to get blasted about how poor Manchester United is coming this Sunday. So if you want to see me cry on screen, join us at 11 a.m. Eastern time. Every Saturday over on Prairie Pro Wrestling, you can join myself and Papa Spokes as we release a brand new match from our vaults this coming Saturday. We have got... Let me think about it for a minute. It is Riley Cruz taking on Morris Waltz for the very third time. Hey, I'm getting this out of order. We just called a match tonight, so I was kind of like, okay, where are we at in the timeline? But it's Morris Waltz taking on Riley Cruz this coming Saturday on the channel. Make sure to subscribe to Pro Wrestling over on YouTube. Yeah, the rubber match between them too. It's going to be good. But I also have tomorrow night, you can join myself, Astrid, and Jamie Apps as we pre-recorded our review. Killer Cuts doing the Final Destination Bloodlines review. So if you're curious to know our thoughts on that one, tune in tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern time for the release of that video. And you can find it right here on OLE Podcast. You can find us on all social media as well as Twitch and YouTube. Make sure to give their videos a like, a follow, subscribe, turn on notifications. Always put comments, people. We appreciate it. We appreciate the active chat here tonight as everybody was getting involved. We really love the interaction. Always keep that up. And we encourage you, if you're watching on replay, to do the same. Keep the interaction coming. Put those comments in there. I check them on a daily basis because that's what I do. I sit here and I look to chat with all of you, my good friends, supporting us from all around the world. But that's going to be it for us this week on Ring Respect Radio. I appreciate everybody being a part of this. Thank you, James, for joining us for the first time here on screen for trivia as well, too. And yes, with that, I'm going to leave you with the weekly calendar on the way out. Everybody take care. We'll see you next Thursday.
Never gonna change, never gonna do the things you say. I run my own way to get there. Fools are calling and I don't seem to care. In the air, no more crowd, just the opposite kind of few clouds.